Question number 88 of the ID Passport exam from PhilNITS. We are now in the strategy portion of the exam. In this question, we are being asked, a company wishes to create digital files from paper documents and paper blueprints and make these available company-wide. Which of the following is appropriate equipment to be used? Let's highlight a few keywords. We're talking about creating digital files from paper documents and paper blueprints. We want to make these available company-wide. Which is the most appropriate equipment to be used? Okay, to answer this question, of course, we need to read each and every choice that we got. I think about half a year ago when I was answering this question, I was choosing between scanner and digitizer, so these two. GPS receiver I knew is used for another type of task, like because if GPS in this case means global positioning system, then a usage of this one would be car navigation. And I think many people, especially those who have access to mobile internet, they use their smartphones to access the internet, would likely be also using this one when they're traveling somewhere that they don't usually visit or they don't usually go to. So GPS receiver, I think in this case is not the correct answer, so we put an X mark here. Plotter, I think, is kind of like a GPS receiver too, if we think about it, because we need to plot points, and if we're talking about a plotting points, then it means that it would be using some kind of map, and then we'll need to put plots there, and I think it's not something that we are going for this question when we're digitizing paper documents and paper blueprints. So let me put an X mark here. That's why we're down to B or C. Digitizer, I wasn't really too sure what this is, except that from the word it's digitizing stuff. And if we look at the question, it has digital files, creating digital files. So it seems like a possible answer. But I think yesterday, because I was doing this yesterday too, um, I eventually chose B because I think this one is something that I think is actually really used in the office to do this sort of thing. And if digitizer is another way to do this, and maybe it's going to be faster or something, I think scanner appeared to me mm, the most sure answer, where I know that this is what it really does already, and whether digitizer is something much faster or not, if I go with this one, at least I knew that I know that this is a likely answer if it's not really the correct answer. And so I chose B without thinking too much about what digitizer could mean and playing around with the words that are here in the question. So when I looked at the answers list, turns out that this is really the correct answer, the scanner. And if we look at the notes that I wrote about half a year ago to see what digitizer is supposed to be, it's based on google.com and lenovo.com, a graphics drawing tablet. So in this case, really the best answer is a scanner.